Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 original SNES cart review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Super Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. If you've never played the game before or seen my other Star Wars review, then it's very hard to describe what the game is, so it's best off showing you. At the start here you've got your start game, you've got your option menu, and now you've got your passwords. So that means that, like, the last one obviously didn't have password saves, this one does, so it means I can show you flying, mission, Han, Chewie, Luke, force powers, everything, the works, which is good. On the options obviously you've got, like, you can choose difficulty level, controls and stuff like that. I'm actually going to have Panda cut this now because I'm going to have to use a password right from the start so I can show you the force powers, so here we go. So there we go then, this is Luke. You've got the lightsaber, you actually get it right from the start, although you don't get force powers at the start because it's Empire, he's just learning it. You've got a button so you can swap to your blaster if you want to. Top left corner you've got the usual, you've got your health bar, which if you collect health swords and that'll increase, and also you have to collect hearts to refill your health. You've got your life limit, you've got your score just to the right of that, which again the score is pretty useless other than the fact that it gives you a life after 50,000. And in the top right corner you've got what weapon you've got equipped, and if you've got any special powers then you've got that. So that there is force because that's your force meter. Pushing select and then L and R you can select between your force powers. This is actually all of them on the game, but when you start to get them in Dagobah then you have to actually go around collecting them. So there's things like mind control, elevation, slow down, you can throw your saber, go invisible or heal. So I'll just very quickly throw my saber if I can. There we go, you just hold the button down, oh no, you push the button down even and then it spins around and the likes, but as you can see that really eats up force power. There's also elevation, if I can just very quickly select it, that basically means that you can, like, push the button once and then hold it up and you can fly about and stuff like that. So those are your force powers. With the lightsaber, the blaster really, you know what to do off the last one, but if you haven't then the blaster means, like, you can, if you're running and you start push it, then you'll start a run, which is new for this one, but if you stop running and start to aim then that's it, you stand still again. So it's just pretty much the same as the last one, although it lets you have a little bit of a run time now. With the saber, you've got attacks, you can hold down to block shots, blaster shots, so they'll fire back at them. You can do air attacks, you can do a double jump now because you've got the force, and the force allows people to jump a little higher. If you've ever seen episode 1 then you should know that. Also, to be fair, episode 6, the best one of the lot in my opinion, also has a bit of force jumping, so it allows you to do things like that. But seeing as I've got a lot to talk about in the game, I'm going to cut into some hand footage now. Here we go then, this is Han. Thankfully he starts next to a thermal detonator. They make a return on the game. Basically when it flashes it's ready to use, but you can actually use it from any point, so don't really see the point in doing that. Han pretty much plays the same as Luke did on the first game before he got his lightsaber. Obviously you've got the blaster there, and you actually start with the second of 5 blaster power-ups when you're Han Solo. Don't know why. I suppose Han's blaster must just be better. I've always thought it looked better in the movies, but anyway. So there's still 5 blaster power-ups though, as I say it, and Han starts with the second one. Other than that though, he is pretty much the same as Luke, but with a double jump now. You've also got in the top right corner, you may be noticing the bombs section. Basically he's now got grenades. You push a button and you'll throw the same type of grenades that stormtrooper's just killed me with. They do the same thing, they're pretty powerful against bosses, but other than that there's nothing much else to say about Han. So I'll show you some of Chewie because he's got a really cool spinny move. So there we go then, this is Chewie. Like Han, he also starts with a second blaster power-up, so I guess everyone in this game has a better blaster than good old Luke, which is a bit stupid because in Jedi they change it back to them all starting with a normal blaster, I believe. But anyway though, other than like just the spinny, which I'm about to show you soon, Chewie is the exact same and the game plays the same with him as well. So that's a spinning move that you've got though. But as I say, other than that, it's the same stuff. You go left to right, you shoot enemies or lightsaber enemies, and then every now and then you'll come up against a boss, and the boss will have a huge energy bar, and it'll usually be a huge monster or something, or Yeti or stuff like that, and you'll have to kill it. There's things like probe droids and super probe droids, and then obviously Darth Vader is the end boss. So I'm going to show you that little flying section type thing, and also I've just remembered about the Tauntaun at the start of the game. So there we go then. as I say, this is kind of like a flying thing. You can fly around, you can shoot TIE fighters and asteroids, stuff like that, but it's not one of the proper flying missions because again there's no passwords for them. But you do take on the reins of the snow speeder and you have to like fly around at legs and cable them out and stuff like that. It's very similar to the land speeder section that I showed in my last review, and I will be able to hopefully show you one of the proper flying sections in Jedi. But anyway, so this is the whole point of this flying section. I've got to shoot the TIE fighters. Unfortunately the aim is uninverted and I always prefer inverted aim, and there's no way to change it. But other than that, there's nothing really much else to say about this, so I'll just show you some of that Tauntaun. So here we go then, this is the Tauntaun. Basically, you can jump, you can like use your lightsaber as Luke and fire your blaster, but other than that it's just kind of like a means to get over a different part of the game. For some unknown reason the screen always does this on this level, it always spazzes out, and the reason I've shown this is because I don't think the SNES likes HD TVs, so if you've got a HD TV you might not want to get the SNES if you're thinking about getting one, but personally it doesn't bother me that much, so I'm quite happy that I got it. So there we go then, that's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.